Awesome. And we're back. So, like I was saying, when I asked my mentor what is his most valuable possession in his house, and I'm thinking he's gonna show me some lavish cars, maybe some old wine, or something, maybe even a brick of gold or something. He brought me to his library. He was like, and he had this amazing smile on his face. And I mean, like, he had some of the most classic of books, man. And I mean, some great books, like some great authors. Most of the Dale Carnegies, the Napoleon Hills, the David Swords, and the John Maxwell's. He had these books on his walls, and I was just really amazed that this guy, who is a billionaire, showing me all of these books, and he said these are my most prized possession. And we don't have that. So being broke in fear is the symptom for poverty. I'll say that again. Being broke in fear is a symptom for poverty. You can't be fearful and broke at the same time. You can't. You can't. And if you are, you'll be forever broke. And you'll be forever in poverty. We must take a risk. We must take a chance. We must do something different in order to have different results. Because I've learned that doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results is insanity. If you think waking up every day, going to work, not properly and only saving in the bank, still using your credit card for emergency funds, and racking up student loans, all these things, and you think that's going to eventually have you generate wealth, unless you hit the lotto, which is one out of how many million, you expect something different supposed to happen? You expect that the fact that you're going to overcome poverty, paycheck to paycheck, without doing something different, without getting a little smarter, without investing a little time? I always learned that the best investment you could ever make is the one in yourself. We all got 24 hours in a day. The rich is not rich because they got lucky. The rich is not rich because they got some special skill. It's because they invest in themselves. The thing is, we all invest in ourselves, but we're using the wrong investments. See, the time that we take to watch TV, stroll through social media, go out and party, pop bottles, hanging out with friends, those are the time we could take and invest and learn it a little bit more. Those are the time we could take and invest and got a little smarter, gain a little edge, get a little bit more above average. Because most of us are living average lifestyles right now. We're living average lifestyle and trying to present ourselves as if that we're living extraordinary. And living extraordinary with an average lifestyle is very expensive. We call it keeping up with the Jones. Or in these days, it's called keeping up with your social media friends. We're buying things to impress people we don't even know. We're just living for the moment. We're in a popcorn era where everybody wants instant gratification. Nobody wants to grind anymore. No one wants to work anymore. We rather go and buy the knockoff versus going to the real store and buy the real thing because we earned the money to go afford the real thing. No, everybody want to take shortcuts. And shortcuts does not bring you the results that you desire. It may feel good for the moment. It may feel good right now. But later on, when it really counts, it won't feel good. And we must get better at understanding the difference between feeling good now and feeling great later. The difference between feeling okay and being awesome. If we don't make a difference and we don't change, we not gonna get the result that we want, that we deserve, that we truly desire from life. And I hate to say it, the cycle is going to continue and continue and continue. And we're going to die broke if we don't change. You ever think and wonder why you have a hood and you have a neighborhood and then you have the suburbs? Do you ever wonder why there's those three categories? The hood, the neighborhood, and the suburbs. And if you want me, make it number 4, gated community. You ever wonder why these categories are there? Now, here is why. These categories were created to keep you conformed to your situation. Your situation won't change unless you understand the surrounding that you're in. You need to keep aiming higher. Because here's what's going to happen one day. One day in the future, they're not going to have just gated community. They're going to have communities in the air. Just to make it super elite. Because rich people don't want to be mingled with poor people. And here's the thing. Our company have the answer. We have the solution to create an environment where poor, rich, cannot be just poor and rich anymore. It could be just wealthy. If you go to Monaco, they sell burgers for $50. They sell milkshake for $100. And you know why? It's because people in Monaco can afford that. People in Monaco can afford to buy houses for $6 million. People in Monaco can afford to buy $50 burgers, $200 milkshake. They can afford to buy the same things that we're buying in the States here for $100. They can afford to pay for it $1,000 over there, and they know they're spending overpriced, but it makes them elite because money distinguishes poor from rich. And then if you want to step it up another level, you can get more elite by separating wealthy from rich. Because here what happened. Poor people look rich. Rich people aim to get wealthy. My question is, which one are you? Are you every day trying to put on a perception that you're rich? You know, when you look at all these wealthy people don't look rich. Wealthy people don't buy expensive things. Wealthy people look at generational wealth. They want to make sure that their grandkids have money. And what we do, we look forward to the weekend. And then we turn up just for the weekend, and the wealthy person turn up all their life. You rent a boat, they got a ship. You fly commercial, they bought the airport. You rent a hotel, they own an island. My thing is, when are we going to wake up? Because that's the reason why financial companies only focus on the 1%ers. Because they know the 1%ers don't have time to be taught. They already understand it. And if they don't understand it, they have their accountants that can advise them. But my question is, who's advising you? Who's teaching you? Who's giving you the information? Who's making sure that your kids don't follow and make the same mistakes we did? Who? Only our company doing it. Only Mr. Finance is doing it. Only World Financial Group is doing it. Only World System Builders doing it. Only Aegon's doing it. Only Transamerica is doing it. Only us. We're dedicated to bring you information, teach you. That's why I love what this DOL did. The DOL, I love it. Because DOL now force a lot of these financial institutes to educate you, to make sure that you're making a very informed, a very logical decisions. Because for many years, a lot of these guys in the financial industry have made millions of dollars on your emotions. They made millions on your emotions. I believe personally that you should not make a decision because you like me and because I sound like I know what I'm talking about. No, you should make a decision basically on your own understanding, on your knowledge. And that's why you need to be a part of this revolution and learn and understand the financial teaching that we're providing. We want you to learn this. We want you to make decisions. We want you to be able to teach it to your kids, and your kids can teach it on to ever, because information is what is the most valuable a commodity you could ever gain in your life. But you must take the first step. And the first step is stop being closed-minded. You got to stop being closed-minded. So, with that said, I love you guys. You know you can always call me anytime at 973-873-5977. You can call me at any time you want. And we could talk about it. I could share this information with you for free. I could send you a book for free. Text me on that number. Once again, you can text me at 973-873-5977 if you ever need information. I'll send you a free book, because this book not only changed my life, but it's changing millions. There's 1 million copies of this book I've printed. 1 million plus I've printed already. Because people want information. Now, do you want information? Are you ready to take the steps to change your life? And if you're ready to change your life and gain financial information, well, you know who to call. My name is Mr. Finance. I just want to let you know that you're one decision away from changing your future for the better. Change your future. I'm out.